Good morning, people. So this is actually our first ever YouTube video, so if it's bad, please do let us know in the comments down below. But our goal of the video is quite simple. We're going to vlog the day, but we're going to make it a realistic vlog and our day-to-day vlog that we actually do. So we're not going to book things in that we wouldn't usually do. What we see in the Airbnb space or even the business spaces, people will book like, oh, fancy dinner, they'll book a bowling day, they'll book like 100 different property visits in one day just to make it look like they're busy. We're going to show you what we actually do on a daily basis and what people actually do on a daily basis to get to six figures like we've done. So strap along, have a watch. It should be about roughly 10 minutes, and we're basically just going to share some of exactly what we're doing, why we're doing it, and some mindset tips in between as well, just to help you out in your business journey.
So it's currently 9 a.m. right now and we're heading off to the gym. And the reason we go to the gym so early, simple as, first of all, I used to start work at 9 a.m. but now I start my day nice and early in the gym. So the reason we go gym so early is simply because we know we have to do it. Health is a priority, but we have a lot of work some days and our work's quite unpredictable sometimes. So if we started with work, we won't always get gym in, which is quite unfortunate. And also gym is a great way to start your day with a win. Whether you lift a heavier weight than last week or do an extra rep, it's a great way to start your day with a win, start your day correct, start your day full of energy. And we used to go in the afternoon. When we started going in the morning, we realized how much of a difference it actually makes. Just made it to the gym right now, and I just want to speak a little bit about gym as well. So gym has really helped me because when I was 16, I was really skinny and obviously quite insecure about it as well. And gym was the first time as well that I could literally it taught me that like you can change. Pretty much you can change that. You can literally do anything. I think that's the same for most young men as well. I think gym's the first time they realize, you know what, I can make a difference, I can change. Because a lot of you sort of believe you're stuck where you're at, but when you actually make some sort of change, whether that be you're failing at school and then you do really good in the end once you put your mind to it. For me, it was just the gym. That's exactly why I start the day off with the gym as well, because it's something I truly am passionate about.
Yes, guys, so it's me again, and it's now about 10:38. We've literally spent about an hour and a half in the gym, and usually we don't spend much longer than that. Hour and a half is usually the maximum that we spend on the basis that we don't like to spend too much time there. I know people that spend like 3-4 hours in the gym. They do like long warm-ups. They have like 10-minute rest in between sets, and they have long like warm downs, effectively using a foam roller and stuff like that. Well, it's good to obviously spend time and invest in yourself, but when you're busy like us and when you're efficient like us, when you want to be optimized like us, we just can't do that. So our main message here is basically we spend our time in the gym as part of what he said, basically to make sure that we're getting those little wins in early in the morning. Our goal is to get in there, get our workout done. So today was back. We had a crazy back session today. I'm obviously got a pump right now. We've done pull-ups, that pull down stuff like that. Normal stuff really, just getting a bit heavier every single week, doing more pull-ups every single week. But our goal effectively is to be optimized. So now we're ready, now we're energized. We're going to go and eat, and then I will tell you what we eat as well to optimize for health. And then after that, we're going to go head to the office. Yes, guys, so we're just walking through the park right now. We did just eat. I'll go through exactly what we just ate, okay? And we eat this every single morning. Being like successful is about making as little decisions as possible. So we eat literally the same exact thing every single morning, right? So it's porridge, like oats basically, with blueberries. Blueberries are good for antioxidants. It's good like natural energy basically. Sultana's inside there as well because it's like natural sugars. It's quite sweet. It makes it taste a bit better. Blueberries can be a bit sour sometimes, and like bananas in there as well. Potassium is very, very healthy. It's good. We try to keep our diet to be real food basically. So that's what we have as our breakfast. We have that on the side with boiled eggs. Because again, it's protein. If we're going to go to the gym and we're going to basically break down our muscles, whenever you're doing your reps and it hurts, that's exactly, that feeling is because your muscles are getting broken down. So they're getting broken down, they have to get built up using protein. So that's why we have our oats, that's why we have our eggs. That's basically the exact diet that we follow to stay healthy, to make sure that we have energy for work. Because the whole morning is set up just so the rest of the day is solid, basically. Yes, we were just speaking about what we think about the new year and what we think about other people and how they approach the new year. We just want to share it with you, basically. So with the end of 2024 coming, we have about 12 days left of the year, 11 basically, and what we're finding is, and what we're going to see 100% in our gym, we're going to see an influx of people. We're going to see a lot of people posting about what they want to do and their resolutions, and we just want to speak about consistency and actually forming habits. So habits take roughly 21 days to form. I know everyone says that, but this is why. The reason your habit takes 21 days to form is because your brain's optimized for efficiency. So your brain doesn't want to make new decisions every single day. That's how the brain works. And that's why habits take so long, basically, because if you don't code yourself, your brain will just automatically do what it was doing before. So you need to code yourself. The way you code yourself is you do things simply. So let's say you wanted to start going gym in the new year. You actually wanted to start going. You're fat or something, or you're skinny. Like, I was fat when I started gym. He was skinny. It was literally polar opposites. We had different plans, but going to the gym was consistent. Was what we consistently needed to do. So let's say you want to go gym, right? Now, what you probably will start doing, because you're really motivated, because you watch loads of like cool end of 2024 recaps and how I got hench in 2024 using steroids, whatever. You've watched your videos about how to get hench, and now really, really motivated. Now you said I want to go gym every single day in 2025, right? What's going to happen is this: you're going to go gym 30 days in a row, and you're never going to go gym again. So over 365 days in 2025, you've gone 30 days in total. Now, if you just simply did it in small bits unscaled, you'll find that over the year you do way better, because over the long term, consistency will always beat intensity. Going 30 times in 30 days sounds great, but if it's only for 30 days, what is the point? There is no point. Now, this is how you should do it. You should basically look to do, let's say in a week, let's say you're a brand new beginner to gym, go for 30 minutes, 4 times a week, that's it. Or even learn a simple split, do push-pull legs once a week for the whole first month. Do it every single week and make sure you're actually going every single week. You're favouring consistency over intensity. It's not about, people start gym and they think they should start getting hench straight away or start getting big straight away. That's not the case. You want to just start going, because you don't know how to get big straight away. If you did, you would do it, but you don't. So get started, go to the gym, and just make that first bit of progress. If you didn't go, you'll be making no progress also. Going there is a good thing, and you need to recognise that, okay? That is my main point. Consistency is only developed when you set goals properly and then you scale it. So once you start going for half an hour every single day, it becomes easy. Then guess what you do? You scale that even more. So the next month, you basically go on to call it an hour a day and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So it goes up and up and up, and as the year goes on and you're smashing those goals out, over 365 days, you've actually got something done for yourself, and over a year, you'll look amazing as well. So that's the same in business, to be honest. It's not just about gym. We use gym as an analogy, but you can apply it to business, you can apply it to everything. If you're doing no work for yourself right now in your free time, such as, let's say you work a job and you want to develop a side business. For us, we did Airbnb while we were working our job. So how do we do it? We used to make like small amount of calls to landlords every single day, like 5 calls. We found, okay, we're not getting the result we want, fine. As soon as we got used to making 5 calls, we started doing 10 calls, 20 calls, 30 calls a day, and then eventually we got it done. So it's the same principle, and it's exactly what you should be doing if you want to get started.
And yeah, on that same point, that obviously intensity will never beat consistency. I made a goal for myself to start reading. I've always hated reading. Since I was a kid, I hated reading. That's just, I don't know why, literally just hated reading. And then obviously I set that goal. I was obviously very motivated when I set it, and then I set it as 30 pages a day, which sounded good, because I was thinking, in a year I'm going to get this many pages done. 30 times 365, it's going to be very good. But when you start doing it and it gets a little bit difficult, then you realize that obviously going fully intense as soon as you start, it's not realistic. That's the only unfortunate thing. And again, I did that for about 2 days and I take a break. Then I do that for about 3 days, take a break for about a week, and like, it was never as good as when I just stuck to 10 pages a day. So right now I do 10 pages a day, and it doesn't feel like a task. It feels like I enjoy reading, if I'm honest now. And obviously it's going to be a lot more beneficial in the long run, because in 365 days I'm going to read 10 pages each day, which is a lot more than 30 pages for about 2 weeks altogether. So yeah, that's why I truly do believe 100% in consistency over intensity. So yeah, we're on our way to the office right now, and we'll see you guys when you're there. Yes, people, so we've just walked to the office right now, and I just want to speak a little bit about why we actually have an office, because a lot of you may be wondering, why do you have an office? So basically what we do is we run properties. We run multiple Airbnbs around the Midlands. We both left our jobs and we focus full time on running those properties. And so we have obviously a lot of work on the computers, messaging our VAs, our cleaners, optimizing the calendars, making sure our VA is in check and they're looking at everything that they should be. If any guest communication sort of goes from the VA and the VA reviews it and needs to go to us, we look to fix that as soon as possible as well. So yeah, so that's what we use the actual office for. But the reason we actually have the office is basically because we both sort of really believe in like separating work and play sort of thing. So in our rooms, for example, if we have like a TV, if you're used to like chilling there or sleeping there, or maybe spending time with family there, it's sort of hard to like sit down and work on your own, if you know what I'm trying to say. So for example, if you have a TV in your room and you're working right in front of it, it's like unnecessary friction. Do you know what I mean? So I believe in just sort of separating yourself from any sort of distractions. So that's exactly why we have our own office right here, completely empty. So it's literally just focused work both of us do. And yeah, pretty much that's exactly why we have the office. I'd recommend using a separate room that you sort of relax or like chill in and work in as well. It's just so much easier, and it removes any unnecessary friction. That's pretty much the main reason. And also something else that's just like come up to my attention is, obviously I mentioned that we work in here, but then work is quite a grey area because it literally could be anything. Work could go from physical work, mental work, anything like that. So the work we actually do is, right now we're looking to inspire a lot of people. That's what we're trying to do. We're obviously quite young. I'm 19, he's 21. We started the business when I was 18 and he was 19 or 20. And we're looking to obviously let people our age know, people even a bit older than us know, that obviously it's very possible to make a change. You don't need to be of a certain age to actually start a business, especially a property one. So right now we're focusing 100% on like posting as much content out there, just so we're visible and just so everyone can sort of see us and realize that obviously we're able to do it. So you are too, sort of thing.
Yeah, so just as a final bit, I want to go over why we have a mentor. So some people want to get things done in their life, which is great, and they want to be successful. And in being successful or trying to be successful, they end up trying things, which is normal, same as us. What you end up finding is that if you have any money left, like any money at all, you should definitely invest it into a mentor. And this is exactly why. So a mentor will 10x your productivity straight away. When I used to watch loads of business content and stuff like that, when I was growing up and I wanted to learn how to potentially get my own business and create my own business, what I'd hear is all these like moguls, these gurus or whatever, they'll say, oh, I'm putting work in, I'm working 10 hours, I'm grafting, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whatever, I'm hustling. And the issue is they never explain what the work is. So I used to sit there knowing that I'm willing to work, knowing that I'm hungry, knowing that I have goals that I want to hit, but I wouldn't even know where to start because no one was, I don't know why, I just needed a practical person to basically say, this is what you actually need to do. Like, great that you have the motivation, cool, let me guide you basically. So a mentor is exactly that. They'll guide you, they will 10x your productivity straight away. This is you now, and this is who you want to be. If you take a mentor who's already in this place, what are they going to do? They're going to drag you up with them. If someone's above, they can't pull you down. They can only pull you up, right? So that's what your mentor will be. They are in that position, if you select the right mentor, where you want to be, and they will definitely just do it. If they're a good mentor, which most of them definitely are, they will basically, through videos, through one-to-one calls, whatever way you're being mentored, they will make it so your journey is a lot quicker and a lot less stressful, just because they've already done what you want to do. So it's definitely one of the best investments you can make. Like sometimes I'll get messages from people telling me they want to invest, they want to change their life, but they've only got 500 to £1,000. So firstly, I say save more, because 500 to £1,000 isn't savings. Like it's barely going to cover your costs for a long period of time. So you need a lot more than that. Like you shouldn't even think about investing if you're at that point. But if you really do want to invest and you really do want to better your life with that amount of money, what you should do is invest in yourself. Don't think about crypto, Bitcoin, stocks, gold, what else is there? Forex, trading. None of those things are effective, because for £1,000, you would need like 100, at least to double your money for anything to be worth it, right? What's the point making 100 from 1,000? There is no point. So what you'd want is something that's a lot higher return on investment, and that's investing in yourself. Invest in a mentor. Spend that £500,000. If you're not saving it, spend it on a mentor. Do not waste your time putting into crypto, Bitcoin, stocks. Those are wealth generating techniques. Let's say you had $1 million, then you put it into crypto, because no, probably shouldn't put $1 million into crypto. You should if you had $1 million, you probably want to put that into stocks, because 7% return on investment on £1 million is a lot better than £1,000, if that makes sense. So like there's different strategies for different times. If you're at the point where you have 500 to 1,000, you should most definitely look to get a mentor at all points. And yeah, this basically serves as an outro. That was our final lesson that came to mind. This video has basically been a collection of just little like mindset shifts. Our day as it currently is. It's now like midday, I want to say. A bit later than midday, and we're going to get to work now. Basically, we're just going to lock in. We're here in the office, as he showed you earlier, and we're just going to make sure that we get our task done. We always have it specifically written down in in our like notebooks, and we know exactly what we need to do, and we're going to get it done with maximum efficiency now. So yes, we have a shared office, but he will literally sit here, I will sit on the other end, maybe in a different room, because this whole building is ours, well, this whole floor anyway, and the whole building, I wish. And we'll get it done. That's what it tends to be. We'll get each of the tasks done as quickly and as well as we possibly can. So if you thought this video was good, by all means help us out. Like, comment, let us know what was good, let us know what was bad. And we're basically looking, it is our first video, we want to get good at making videos, so by all means give us all the feedback, as negative as you possibly can be, as positive as you can be, as long as it's constructive. We're happy to take it. And yeah, we'll see you in a bit. We're looking to post about once or twice a week, so you'll definitely get used to seeing our faces very, very soon. Okay, see you in a bit.